And we're good. Hello. Episode 2, Starfall Pass. We are here with our DM Isaac, and yeah, take it away, buddy. Let's get right on into it.
All right. So, brief recap of last week. You guys got the band together, kind of, sorta. You went through basically a long parade out the city to, raise funds and such. And you noticed along the way that the closer you got to the past, the less like life and just kind of creepy, not like creepy dead stuff, but just like the lack of life around you.
I'm sure the creepy dead stuff will come later.
Yeah. You made it to the pass. You made it about a day and a half worth of journey with creepy rock visions. Mark, were you there for creepy rock visions?
Kind of, but it's okay. My character wasn't there, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. So brief, like I said, we mentioned it on our chat, but just for the sake of having it in the stream, retconning a couple few things. The creatures from the visions that Tyler, being paladin, did see, I did mistake their creature type. So technically speaking, Divine Sense should not have noticed that they were, it shouldn't have triggered it.
Fair.
But given the fact that he explicitly saw them and evil's kind of like his bag, being able to sense it, I'm gonna say he detected the evil rather than the creatures.
Hell yeah.
The other retcon is that we're retconning how I'm introducing Seamus. So anything to do with him last week just didn't happen. It was a figment of your imagination.
It was actually Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we're good to go. So we'll pick back up. I can't remember. Did you guys end at Nightfall at a rest, or did you just kind of end at the end of the vision stuff?
Fuck, that's a good question. Josh, do you remember?
I think we did visions and then said, "Oh, everybody has to leave."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
that's
did
kind of what I thought.
Yeah, you said it was a really good place to end.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So you're about halfway through the second day in the second day of the journey.
Right.
So you saw the visions. You probably have another good 3-4 hours of daylight and exploration to go.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they were pressing. We're going.
Okay.
I believe Deanna told them to load up the rocks, and she went and got back in the
That's
buggy,
what it was.
So.
That was the last thing we did. Was get the rocks in the wagon and let's go.
Yeah, she's basically like, we can go whenever.
Okay. So as you're going, you do notice a couple things along the way. You notice that the as you're walking through, more of the trail, the pass itself on the far walls, which you're not right by because it's several miles long, but you can still catch from a distance, that it's not as perfect as when it first came in. You're noticing cracks in it and possibly even passages, but you're seeing that it's not as perfectly carved as it was when you first came in.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get through, towards the end of the day of your journey, the last little bit of daylight you see, you reach a very large drop off, and in the distance you actually see the and this is way out there, probably 20-30 miles out. You see a lot of open area, but you see where the pass ends, and it does not open up. It is actually currently under construction, and you see probably a good 20 to 30 bullets actually digging the pass out.
Oh, I was like, under construction, excuse me? So, okay, so what we saw what now?
Along the way, you saw it, it's not as perfect. There's cracks.
No. What was digging? What were the things we saw that were digging?
About 20 or 30 bullets.
Bullets. What are those again?
Giant, creepy, they're large. They're large creatures. They're basically dog ground mole, large creatures.
Oh, okay, those things. Got it. Okay, yeah, I looked it up and okay, cool. Okay, wow. So yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah, and you got a good line of them. They're digging out along the. I mean, they're making good headway. And it's about that time that you're probably noticing the sun starting to go down beyond. You got some light because of like sun going through, but because of the high walls of the pass, like you're losing a little bit of that last like 20-30 minutes of sunlight. So it's about time to make camp.
Okay, I guess before we make camp, I'd like to approach them and just be like, so I see that you are hard at work digging out this pass. How long do you think it will take
Yeah,
for you
no,
to
no,
finish?
they're like 20-30 feet away, and they're like
No, 20-30
creek.
miles.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. So
And
we
they're
got
also,
all right. Never mind.
They're also like
Yeah,
wild animals.
Yeah, you're coming up, and you basically come to like you actually are going to have to climb down if you want to continue through the pass. Like it's a big like yeah. So you see in like the very far distance, like it's going to take you probably a good day, maybe more, to get to where those are at. You just have a.
This is making more sense now.
It's just open enough that you can see in the distance that something's digging out, and they're big enough creatures that you can make them out to be bullets.
Okay.
So
cool.
Yeah, I mean, probably cool. Probably a neat idea to set up camp on the edge. Not like directly on the edge. That would be stupid. But like close to the drop off, just like to eliminate one avenue of attack, I guess. For wild animals.
Sure, seems good. Kind of put ourselves against the cliff face so that things can't attack us from the rear or whatever.
Of course, not close enough to where like we risk like toppling it, but you know.
Yeah, sure, but.
So yeah, that's looks like we're in agreement. Set up camp and everything. Still haven't like decided on what Oren's voice is going to be, so like I'm kind of avoiding it.
No, you're good.
Okay. But yeah, that's the plan. We're setting up camp.
Okay. So we doing watches, shifts, or you just want to go, or?
We should probably do shifts. How about you take first one this time? Well, like, I mean, yeah. Is that cool since Oren took first one last time? How will she feel about that?
I think Deanna doesn't care one way or the other.
Deanna's on first watch.
She just sees it as a hassle no matter what. At least this way she doesn't have to get up in the middle of the night.
You're right. And Oren will take second, and then God knows whoever will take the third.
Okay, we need to get some desserts up in here.
Okay, I'm looking up a couple things real quick for this night, but go ahead and give me that perception roll for unless you guys have something that you want to do.
Looking up aboleth, gelatinous cube.
Oh, if it's a freaking gelatinous cube, I'm just gonna leave y'all to die.
I feel like we need to fight a gelatinous cube every campaign at this point. But anyway.
I got a 9 on perception, by the way.
Okay, and everybody else is resting?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, unless we want to have some, like, you know, some of the other staff, like, up with Deanna, but, I mean, I think
Sean actually died a couple miles back.
To what? We didn't fight anything.
He's just that bad at life.
Damn.
Okay.
He settled down with a village girl.
Okay. So as you're resting, you hear some scurrying about, and you hear them going into the scurrying to like around all the different wagons. Tyler, I need an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage since you're sleeping.
Oh shit. Well, that's a wasted natural 20. Okay. And the other one is a 13 flat.
Rip. My friend Rip.
Yeah, so do with that what you will, I
Okay,
guess.
noted. Okay, that's noted. You're okay.
Oh,
So,
good. I like that.
well, I'm not going to tell you what happened yet.
I know.
I'm going to let
dick.
Josh investigate.
Oh yeah, I guess Deanna's gonna be like, oh, first the boy and now this. What could this possibly be? And she's gonna go investigate. Let me find that on this list here. She got a 12.
Okay. So as you go to go out, okay. So let's do it this way. Are you There's 4 wagons. There was the one you were in. Tyler's in a different one,
Sorry.
or Aron. And then you have basically all of the other 2 are broken up. Like the elf cartographers are in one, and the goblin help is in another, and the dwarves are probably with the goblins.
Oh, well, Deanna doesn't care about the doors. Tell you what, which one has all of our valuables in it?
That is with the cartographers and the elves.
Okay, she's gonna go check that one first.
So, one of the elves kind of pops their heads out, and they have a very glazed look in their eye, and they just kind of say, "Oh, don't worry, it was just nothing. We appreciate the concern, but we were just kind of, just restless night. Nothing to be concerned on."
Just whacking it in the wagon.
Deanna's gonna be like, were you touching the rocks?
Oh no, the rocks are in the other wagon with the dwarves.
Oh, okay. All right, she's gonna warily just kind of like side eye them and then go on about her business.
Okay. So are you returning back to yours, or what are you doing?
I guess I'll go check the other wagon as well, the one with the dwarves in it.
The one with the dwarves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go to that one, and one of the goblins comes out and says, "Oh, yeah, just wandering, just restless night, can't get much sleep. Nothing to worry about."
All right. Deanna is gonna go back to her watch, but she's gonna make sure to set up near the elf tent this time during her watch.
Okay. Okay, so you're finishing your watch that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So I assume that you're going to go wake Tyler for his watch, right?
Yeah, once I'm done with my watch, I'll go wake up Tyler.
Okay.
Maybe even a little early.
Okay, give me another perception roll.
That was a 15.
Okay. As you pass by the other wagons, they are gone. Goblins, elves, and dwarves are gone. You enter Auron's wagon, and you see sitting on top of his chest is a little brain with 4 legs sitting on his chest.
God fucking damn it.
Little brain, 4 legs.
I'm pretty sure Deanna's gonna pull out her mace and try to whack it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead, and I'll give you that. And yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll on it.
Okay.
And we're just gonna say, since it's just you and him, I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be a light initiative. It's just gonna be you then him.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
That
Good.
does not hit.
Ah.
And he's gonna bolt out of the wagon. I mean, you'll get an attack of opportunity, but he's gonna bolt.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Still not gonna do it. But yeah, no, he's got a 40-foot movement speed, so he's gonna hoof it a little bit faster than you.
Oh boy.
Josh, your rolls, buddy.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you.
But so I mean, unless you got something to catch up to him in one. Well, I mean, I guess technically you could do dash action stuff, but then you can't really do. So yeah, he's got 40 feet, so he's gonna outrun you. But...
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna let him go and check on Aaron. Wake up Aaron and tell him that everybody's gone.
Am I awakeable?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
You passed your save. Like, you didn't get mind blasted.
Oh, sick. All right, well, cool. Oren sits up and he's just like crumbling, and then the moment that she conveys this to him, he's like, "What? Everyone?"
She's like, "Yep, I checked on them. The next thing I know, the cowards all left. I guess they got spooked."
All right, well, he's gonna suit up. He's
Or
gonna
it could have something to do with the brain thing attacking you.
brain thing. Just let me suit up. We're going after this. He's gonna grab his armor, his war pick, and it's go time. Let's do this.
Okay. And yeah. So with your, I mean, when he fleed off, you did see a vague path of which way he went. It is still
Okay.
middle of the night, so you might have a little hard time tracking, like, based on light.
Damn,
But,
I forgot that paladins don't have cantrips.
But you did see a general direction in which way he went, and it wasn't down the cliff. It was definitely back from whence you came.
Okay.
I mean, I've got dark vision, so like, you know, whatever. But Oren can hand her a torch if she needs.
Yeah, I guess. Can we just like grab a torch out of one of the buggies
Yeah,
and
no.
get going?
I mean, as you're looking, yeah, none of the equipment was touched. Like, it just,
Okay.
yeah, everything that's
So-
there is there.
I guess we will grab a torch and then see if we can't track it slowly.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Both of us are just.
I mean, whoever is going to attempt tracking.
I've got a plus
I mean, you
2.
both can.
I think I have literally no pluses to this. So
Okay, so I'll take it. 17 plus 2, 19.
Okay. I mean, the little brain thing, like, you can tell which way it went, but it's like its legs are so tiny and stuff, you have a hard time tracking it. But you do see the tracks of your party heading in the same direction.
Oh, we're going.
Okay.
We've got to figure out why everyone's leaving.
Okay. So you do, you're able to follow them, and it's not far, probably about 2 hours back, and as I said, like, there's the various cracks and, like, almost entryways along the walls of the pass. It does lead you back to one of those. And it's large enough, like, I mean, it basically looks like a crack from a distance. It looks like a crack in, like, the pass, but as you get closer, it actually more closely resembles an entrance to, like, a cave or a cavern.
Oh boy.
Is there anything in like the entryway, like any, I don't know, like stalactites or like something, stalagmites or whatever the hell you call them?
Stalagmites or stalactite. It just depends on if they're on the ceiling or not.
Yeah, you know, whatever. I just want to know if there's anything that would like potentially hide a friend or whatever. Or is it like relatively featureless?
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess it depends on where you're at. Are you guys still outside in the pass, or are you entering in?
I think we're at the mouth of this cave.
As you're looking in, it's very much a tunnel leading in. Pretty narrow tunnel, but so you can't really see what the true features beyond that are, but you do see that the crack leads to a basically carved out tunnel.
Oren looks back at Deanna and says, "Let me take point. You watch my back."
She kind of whispers as he walks away, and I wasn't going to do anything else.
Yeah, let's head into the cave.
Okay. So you're going down the entryway,
Yes.
and when you reach the end of it, uh, it opens up to a large, dimly lit room. Like it's not super bright, but it seems almost ceremoniously lit,
Oh,
but
that's
not for any, not for any like true purpose. Like it just kind of seems like it's light for the sake of light.
Hmm.
And when you reach it, you reach like kind of like a little landing that you kind of have to take like a path that's carved out, kind of spiraling down towards the center of the room. Upon which you do see a couple different things at the base of this descent. You see a what's your race again, Josh?
I am a human.
Oh, sorry, Mark.
I am a uh, human.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a human uh, bound and surrounded by two of the little brain things and very like three humanoid creatures cover they're humanoid, but they are almost quadrupedal, and they're covered in like a pale blue greenish fur, and there are three of those.
Hmm.
um
Okay.
these ones um I don't know that any of you guys would know this. Give me a nature check, and I can tell if you pass that. I'll tell you. You might know what they are.
Okay. I get a
Because
flat
these are
d20.
I
I
got
got an 11.
I got a 10.
I got a 23.
okay. So the one that's bound and gagged would know these as quaggoths.
Well, good for him. So
But
the
but also, Mark, I do need an intelligence save from you.
Excuse me. Hold on. I'm using an app, and I'm trying to remember where the saves are at. There we go. That score is a 20 unnat.
Good news. Your brain has not been eaten.
yay!
I ate my own brain.
um.
You see three of the quaggoths and about two of the little brain things.
Okay. I
And they,
assume.
like I said, you have a descent probably about. It spirals around the outside of the room, but it's probably the equivalent about 3 floors down.
Right. Um. So they're all relatively tightly grouped then.
Yeah, they're all within. The quaggoths are like visibly guarding Mark character, and the little brains they're like hunched around him, like, and you can see Seamus like visibly like fighting off the mental barrage that they're sending his way.
Right. So I can't reliably breath weapon them and not hit Seamus.
Right.
Okay. For the. So you said like how far away are they?
They're about. I mean, it's kind of like the cave spirals where you go around the outside of the room and spiral down. But distance wise, it's probably about like if you were to jump off the ledge and go straight down, it's about 3 floors.
So not something I could jump and not be harmed doing.
So the average ceiling height is what, like 10 feet?
Yeah, it depends on how tall we're talking.
10, 12 feet. So I'll say it's about 36 feet down. That makes sense.
I don't know how falling damage is calculated.
Yeah, we'll say 40 just so it's a more even number. But
okay. So allow me to look up falling damage while I do this. But here's my play. Okay. If I cast Armor of Agathis on myself for the temp HP, and then careen down 3 floors, I would be able to soak 10 damage for every. It would be 40. It would be 4d6 bludgeoning if I were to. Yeah, unless it avoids taking.
So-
No. Yeah, this wouldn't be a good idea.
So we found the Ragnar of this party.
Yeah, no. Instead,
I mean, it's a pretty straightforward walk. It's just it's not very well guarded through that walk.
right. Well, I'm going to take my. I'm gonna go ahead and get a surprise round in. I'm just gonna chuck a javelin at one of them.
Okay.
One of the brain guys. Can I just call them an intellect devourer?
Yes. You can call them an intellect devourer.
Cool, because it's like hurting me not to. So let's see. Chuck a javelin. That's a 6 plus 8. So that's 14.
Let me open up my app, but I'm 95% sure that hit. Yes, that does.
All right, cool. And how many divine smites do I have? Because I don't want to waste all those immediately, but
At level 5, your charisma. That's going to be based on your charisma too.
I think it's actually
Well,
no. Yeah, it's
Divine-
spell slots. It's spell slots. That's right.
Level 5, you don't have too many. It's like 3.
I have 6. I have 4 level 1s and I have
here.
2 level 2s. No, it's just gonna be good as just a regular javelin chuck for now. Whoops. All right, D6. So it's
Paladins have that many spells at that level.
yeah, you know.
It's based on your charisma mod for them.
Yeah. So 6 plus 7 is 13.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
You're
Math
fine.
is hard.
You're good.
All right. So let's just.
Yeah, so Auron just like hefts up it. He like puts his war pick up, hefts up a javelin, and just chucks it, like, just like right onto one of the little brain guys.
And actually, they all rolled pretty low on perception, so they saw that something came, but they don't know where it's coming from. Other than that,
I also, if
they're
I'm
on alert.
right, if I'm using my movement to move down towards them, does that mean I can't make an extra attack because I'm moving? Like I can't remember if you have to be flat-footed or not to make an extra attack, or you know what I mean.
I mean, to be honest, they're still on alert. I still don't really think we're in initiative yet, so I'm cool.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my extra attack while moving.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a definitely a hit because it's it's a non-nat 20, and then 3, so 10 damage on. Did the first one kill the other brain guy?
No, not yet.
Okay, then the second one's gonna be for him.
Okay, he dead.
Nice. And I take my 30 feet down to try and get closer.
Okay. That time they did notice, so now I'm going to need some initiative rolls.
Gotti. That one. Okay. I just got the drop on
rolled
them, but
a
that's
10.
fine.
22.
Still tied to a post.
Yeah, like, I just
Give
made
it
the
a shot.
first hit on these assholes,
Everything, and I get to go first.
and I get a nat 1.
I'm going to have to
Maybe
say,
you
honestly,
can roll
I-
to wriggle out of your bindings.
yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, it's fine, because you still got to figure out a way out, so it's not only going to help you so much. So let's see, there's...
Athletics to break the ropes.
Alright, so it's going to be...
I do a backflip. The ropes break.
What'd you get again, Josh?
A 10?
Okay. Alright, Seamus, you're up.
You-
I'm tied to a post. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, you're
So-
bound and gagged, like... You're tied... Well, you're probably tied to, like, I would say probably, like, a large freestanding, like, rock column or something.
You
What
mind
is
if
it,
I ask
rope
what
or
the
chain?
fuck that was?
That was my roommate sneezing.
Okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, that's a serious dad sneeze there. I recognize that immediately.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's probably like a large column in the cavern, and you're bound to that. Pretty securely.
Bound by rope.
Yes.
Okay. So what you say? Am I like knotted up and everything?
Yeah.
So like, if I was to say cast Mage Hand,
That's somatic. You can't do that and be bound.
is it somatic?
Yeah.
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 Mage Hand is super somatic.
Even with
Yeah.
Arcane Trickster?
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, because it is invisible. Let me look it up.
I'm looking it up as well.
I want that on a shirt. That's somatic as fuck.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm looking it up.
Oh, I mean that too probably, but yes, that's somatic as fuck.
Hmm.
It doesn't say anything, so it probably still has
That's kind of
somatic.
Yeah, it's verbal and somatic too on regular Mage Hand.
Yeah. Okay then.
I mean,
so yeah,
even if it wasn't somatic, you'd probably get fucked on the verbal part. So
that's all right. Let's go for the busting out.
okay.
Bust it.
What do you want? What do you want me to roll for that?
Let me see if there's an actual mechanic first before I have to like make shit up. Yep, it does have an actual. So it's a strength check.
Just strength check.
Yep.
That is a 14.
That does not do it.
Son of a whore. They got me good. They got me bound good. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my luck points.
Okay, that's fair.
And roll an additional d20.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's only a 16.
Oh. Well.
No. It's close, but no.
Well, damn. Okay, moving on.
Okay. The Quaggoths are going to.
Oh, I didn't even have to use a bonus action for that. I thought I did. Wow, that's broken.
Yeah, you just gotta. Yeah. All right. So the Quaggoths are. Two of them are actually going to run straight up the walls, like they're going to climb up to you, try to climb up to you guys.
Bring it on, bitch.
They make it to about the second tier, so they're one tier below you.
Okay.
And the other one is... Okay, never mind. All right. The other one is going to... Okay. He is going to cast Enlarge on himself. He is now a large Quaggoth.
That sounded violent.
And that brings us to the other Intellect Devourer. Mark, I need another intelligence save.
That, my friend, is a 22.
Ooh, nice.
All right, you still got your brain.
I have +7 on intelligence saves.
Oh god. Oh yeah, expertise. That.
Yeah, you still got your brains.
Can you expertise intelligence saves? Can you do that?
No, that's not because of expertise. That's because intelligence is one of my saving throws.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And I have an 18 intelligence.
That's right. I forgot rogues get that. That's true.
Yep. So Diana is up next.
Okay, Deanna's gonna move down her 30 feet, like, around the room and try to
Okay.
get an angle on one of the quaggas that climbed up to us.
Yeah. You'll get it. You'll hit one in about half your movement speed.
Okay, I'm not gonna move all the way up to it. Let's see here. I gotta look up some things real quick. I should be able to do this. I should have been doing this while y'all were going at your turn.
You're good.
I'll look up spells, sorry. It ranges 120 feet, so I can definitely hit with this. She's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on one of the quaggas.
Okay. The first one is about that 15 feet down the ramp from you. The second one's probably 5 feet behind him.
Okay. I'll take a shot at the one closest to me.
Okay. Go ahead with that.
That is a 13.
13 hits.
Sweet. It's gonna do. It's on a hit. This target takes 4d6 radiant damage. D6. I need 4 of them, please. Thank you. That's 15 damage.
15.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. I think that's it. That's it.
Aaron, you're up.
Okay, so enlarged Quaggoth is like a tier below me.
That one is the one that did not move. It is guarding Seamus.
Okay.
But it's still down at the bottom of this room. Yeah.
Okay. If I move 30 feet, like, so I'm still like on the second tier, you said?
Correct.
Okay.
You're probably within like 10 with your, because you moved down a little bit, so you're probably within like 10 feet of that first quagga, because it's kind of spiral, like it's like a spiral ramp around the room.
Right. In that case, I'm gonna move up to him, and I'm going to. If I move up to him, am I within 30 feet of the other Intellect Devourers and the other Quaggoth?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to move up to the first one. I'm going to use my action to do Channel Divinity, and I'm going to use Conquering Presence. So Orin's just gonna like sit there with his war pick out and just bare his fangs and just unleash like a fucking massive roar. They need to make wisdom saves.
God damn it.
DC 14.
They ain't very wise. They're super smart. They ain't wise. Well, the Quaggoths aren't smart even, but the Intellect Devourers. Let's see. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, yep, 4. Enlarged fails. Enlarged Quaggoth fails.
He is frightened.
Intellect Devourer fails.
Frightened.
The one furthest from you on the ramp fails.
Frightened.
They all fail.
Yes. Yeah, so Orin just like bows down and just unleashes like the biggest fucking roar. It's like it like shakes some of the caverns. There's like little blue wisps of smoke out of his mouth. Yes, it's really good. Maybe his eyes glow a little bit too. It's awesome. I like Conquest Paladin a lot.
Yeah, nope. They all
Where's
hella scared.
Where's my dragon noise from Skyrim, for fuck's sake? I want that. Go ahead.
Where's my dragon eater?
You just Fusrodot everybody, yeah.
Basically, distant dragon roar. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Anyway, that's my turn. I'm sorry. I just got really I got really excited to do that for the first time. I'm sorry I killed your encounter, Isaac.
And the fact that it worked like super well. Yeah, it's fine. Seamus, you're up.
I would like to get out of the ropes.
Right, strength check, unless you got another way to do that.
Well, I mean, I got acrobatics and I got sleight of hand.
I'll let you slide a hand it. That's fine. I mean, they're not as actively guarding you because they scared, so that's fine.
That's a 20. Not nat.
All right, so you're able to unbind your hands with that one.
Yay.
You have knots around your body, feet, hands, and you're gagged at the mouth too. So you have free hands.
I'm gonna work on getting the gag out next.
That's fair. I'm gonna say that you could probably get that all in one turn because I could see you probably do it with the amount you worked on it. I'll take that roll. So hands and mouth are good, and that brings us to the Quaggoth.
You scared.
Yeah. How far do they have to run?
I don't think frightened makes them run. I think they just they suck at everything right now. Let's see. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. They can't willingly move closer to me.
Okay.
They don't have to run, but they can't move closer to me.
They can't move closer. Okay. They just
Now,
disadvantage on pretty much everything. Okay.
One of them is in range of me, so you can make him run away and give me a little opportunity attack on me, whatever. I gotta fight you on it.
I gotta decide what I want to do with it. I wasn't expecting to, not be able to just fuck you all.
The unfortunate thing is, I think that's my one channel divinity for the day. Yep.
Yeah.
Once per.
Paladin gets 1, clerics get 2.
Yeah, 1 per any rest.
Yep. Alright, so big dude. He's scared, but we're gonna say that he's doing a desperation, so he's gonna... Because he's within arm's reach of Seamus, so he's gonna take a swipe at you.
At me?
Yeah. Because he sees you getting out, it's kind of he's like a desperation, So he's gonna actually take two claw attacks at you.
How shitty, bro.
One's a 19 and one's a 21.
Ouch.
Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I need to look at something.
Oh, it's fine. So you're level 5. I mean, there's something you can do, yeah.
Do I have enough to cast shield?
I mean, your hands are free, so
yeah,
and your
it's a
mouth
reaction.
is free, so you're good.
Okay, so shield. It's a +5 bonus to my AC, so he has to hit a 20. And what'd you say the second one was?
So yeah, the other one was a 21, so only one will hit you. And that is 4 slashing damage.
Ouch, hurts so bad.
That's not so bad.
I guess the other two are just gonna run back and they're gonna go, but they're kind of cowering behind the enlarged one, but they're heading towards another corridor just behind him into another room, but they're not quite there. They're still in the room, but you can tell they're heading that way. And that brings us to the other intellect devourer. Mark, I need another intelligence save.
Get the fuck off me, mate. We're getting lower, but that's a 17.
Still passes. So, Deanna.
Deanna is gonna cast, or move down into the room and cast Vicious Mockery at the intellect devourer that keeps attacking Mark.
Seamus.
Okay.
Let's see here. I have to remember this. Look at Vicious Mockery. Put this up. Okay, so it has to make a wisdom saving throw, and because of my perk, it takes a disadvantage.
So, is this double disadvantage?
I mean, it's just...
You can't have double disadvantage.
I know, I'm joking. You're good.
Actually, I think double disadvantage...
I forgot that it was a disadvantage against anyway, but...
I think we made double disadvantage a thing with Candlestick, but that might not be, an official rule.
I mean, they're also not super wise to begin with, so they're probably gonna fail this shit.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think you got the disadvantage if you have double disadvantage.
I mean, it's a 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a 3. Yeah, either way, it's not doing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's gonna take 1d4 psychic damage. It takes 3 whole damage.
All right.
What's that?
All right.
She just starts hurling insults at it.
This thing is very smart, so and sentient, so it knows it hurts.
Wait, you get Vicious Mockery as a Death Cleric?
I have Vicious Mockery.
Oh, yeah, just as a Diana thing, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, as a Diana thing, sure.
Oh, fuck off. Whatever. Anyway.
Alright. You got anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
Aaron.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and, just... With the little dude in front of me, I'm just gonna, like, war pick him across the face.
He's already, like, he fled.
Oh, he already fled. Okay,
I mean, you could chase after him and catch up. He did flee.
Okay, I'm gonna... If I run up to Seamus, can I, like, stand by him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to run up to Seamus. Well, you're already untied. You busted out.
His feet and body are still tied. His hands and mouth are free.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stand by Seamus, and I'm going to breath weapon everything I can in a 15-foot cone.
That's everything.
All right. Con save 15.
Well, everything but the intellect devourer, because it's like right on him basically.
Okay.
So you have to like look. You'd have to like look down to hit the intellect devourer.
That's fine. Let's get most of the things that aren't him. Yeah. So Oren like bows his head again and unleashes a torrent of blue fire in a 15-foot cone, and everything that gets hit has to make a con save, DC 15, or take 2d6 cold damage, which I will roll now. It's a 5 and a 1, so 6 total cold damage.
The enlarged one will take the 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And the other 2 will save.
So 3.
Well, no, they're disadvantaged. Never mind. Give me a second.
Aha!
One more of them will. The one that was previously hit will fail as well.
Got it. Yeah, so 6 cold damage. I don't suppose item interaction... Well, I mean, because I've already used my thing, I've already used my action, and, like, item interaction with the ropes, I don't suppose I could do anything about it because there's an intellect devour on him. Like, I feel like that would complicate untying his ropes or, like, slashing them. I don't expect this to be a yes. I kind of understand this is asking a lot. Yeah.
I was gonna say if you did like a normal attack, I would use your extra attack for it. But since you did a breath weapon,
yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to spread the hate. That's all.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
They can't come any closer to Seamus though.
That's true.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. So, Seamus, you're up.
I wonder if I can use Divine Smite on Breath Weapon, like for next time.
No, it's melee weapon text.
Damn it! That would have been so fucking cool.
I studied Paladin out the ass.
Of course you did.
I do my homework, buddy. So I guess can I untie myself? Like, are my hands free enough to where I could untie myself?
Yeah, now you're definitely good enough that I would probably just count, like, I'd let you untie yourself for a bonus action, because, I mean, you're rogue, sleighty of hand, that makes sense to me.
I would very much like to untie myself, please.
That, and you guys have already made it clear that I'm not going to get to have fun in this encounter, so.
Yeah, you're welcome. Although, to be fair,
I've untied myself.
How long does the spear last?
Oh, that's a good question. Conquering Presence.
I probably could have saved it again, but I just haven't been.
Let me see. Conquering Presence, 5th edition.
But yeah, no. So your bonus action to get free, Seamus, and I'll call it that.
They do get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns. It ends on a success.
And
it's
it's a
for
14.
for 1 minute. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm not going to retcon any of it. We're going to let it go, but I'll start doing that on next turn.
I did a really good job. Breathing fire probably didn't make anything any better.
Yeah.
Is my claymore next to me?
Yeah, they basically just brought you in and threw you in. Like, all your gear is, like, right there, basically. Like, they could kind of strip you of it, but you could easily grab it.
All right, buddy. Let's do this. So I'm gonna grab my claymore. Is that gonna be an action, or is it like drawing?
That's fine. You're good. That's that.
Okay.
Like, it's right there. They basically, like, when they got you, they kind of like tied you up and just kind of threw all your stuff to the side. Like, it's not like they're hiding any of it from you. Like, they're not super smart about this. They just were trying to.
Right, you wanna
They're just
get
trying to get in
it
your head.
Yes.
Okay.
So
One
what I'm
second.
going to do is I am going to
Sorry, I was on radio for most of it.
find the biggest one, the biggest baddie beastie,
Okay.
and I am going
Wait.
to go at him with my claymore. I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master feat. So I'm going to subtract 5 from my attack for an extra 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And this is the enlarged one. So this is that big fucker standing right in front of you that hit you earlier.
Doing math real quick because I might use luck. $15.
That hits.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah, dude.
I need die. I need this. I need this. Alright, so that's 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 10. So 23 damage.
All right. He is looking severely wounded. Like, you're breaking limbs. Like, he's pretty rough, but he's still like limping along.
Yeah. So did I use my bonus action?
Yeah, that was how you got free.
Okay, just making sure. Carry on.
All right. So, sorry. There it is. So, okay. So he is going to look at Diana, and the the enlarged Quaggoth, and he is going to cast heat metal on your armor.
Uh-oh. Okay. 1 second.
So it's 2d8 fire damage for each bonus action that he uses to use it. If the creature is holding and wearing the item
What the
takes
heck?
damage.
1 second. I'm sorry. I'm massively distracted.
No, you're good.
I have to look at. Heck, I didn't even look at what armor I have. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's not metal, then yeah, it doesn't work. I just assumed as a clerk you're wearing some form of metal.
I didn't think I was, but 1 second.
If
I
you're
can
not,
double check.
that's not what he's gonna do. I was just assuming.
Let me. Because for some reason I didn't put it here. I have to find where I put it at. I didn't write it down, so we're gonna assume that I am. How about that?
Okay, so that is 2d8 fire damage,
Okay.
and with him being enlarged, it's an extra 4.
Jeez.
So that is a total of 13 fire damage.
Goodness. Okay.
Ow.
Ow.
So
Diana's just gonna like scream, and then look at me and be like, "I'm gonna get you!" I'm just like very angry. Like
Excellent voice work.
basically just start going manic.
Oh,
And
do we have like a Shea Gorath thing going on? Oh, I like it.
and it's the Intellect Devourer's turn, so I bet you can't guess what's gonna happen.
Nom, 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 nom. Don't
How
forget.
many
Yeah,
reactions
tell us
to
the
save this
bat
time.
it with the flat of my sword?
Don't forget the frighten save. By the way,
Okay.
much as I hate
Okay,
saying that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got the other two Quaggoths too. Never mind. Give me a second. But that's what the Intellect Devourer is gonna do. So
You
if you
were
want to go,
still attacking though, right? You were still going after. I still had to make a save.
yeah, it's gonna happen with the Intellect Devourer regardless. But
Okay, cool. Then I'll just take the roll.
in large saves, so he's no longer frightened. The other two fail, so they're still running down. They're running down that hallway.
Little bitch.
The Intellect Devourer does try to eat your brains.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, your brains are safe.
And I eat its brains.
It's not how nat
Because
20s
of that
work.
nat 20. Can I just
Not
eat
how
its
nat
brain
20s work, and you know it.
with my brain.
All right, it is.
He
Gianna's turn.
he realizes that you're depressed and he can't feed on your serotonin. That wasn't meant to be so close to home. I'm sorry.
He when he succeeds, nothing happens. he finally gets into your brain, and it's just so disappointed by the lack of serotonin that he just walks away.
Oh God, I'm going to hell.
It's alright.
Mark, I love you. You know I love you.
Oh, I know.
But no, it's Deanna's turn.
Kill that quag.
1 second.
I don't like Family Guy anymore because I grew a sense of comedy when I got older, and also like fuck Seth MacFarlane. But I also like to imagine the Quaggoth as just having Quagmire's face.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the enlarged Quaggoth that targeted me.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
God,
Obviously at disadvantage.
fucking wisdom.
Yeah, welcome
That
to
is-
having a party of like 2/3 divine casters.
Yeah. That is a 12.
Wisdom saving throw. It's against my wisdom, right? No. Yes.
You're probably like 14, 15.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually 16, but yeah. So it's gonna take 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay, I mean it's dead. It had 1 health left, but if you want to roll
Okay,
it, go
sweet. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take 7 damage.
Yeah, you can determine if it's dead or super dead, but
Yeah,
and
so Deanna's
You're-
just gonna like cast this spell and watch it writhe in pain as it dies, and she's just like breathing very heavily. Her hair's starting to get really messed up. Her tick's back, so she's starting to like blink a lot and shake just a little bit.
That's probably good.
and when he dies, your armor like cools off, so it's not hot. It ain't hot no more.
Man,
Cool.
I love that spell so much. Heat metal's the fucking best.
And if that's all you got, it's Aaron's turn.
Yeah, that's good for me.
The other two Quaggoths, like, well, they had enough movement, like they're out. So it's just the Intellect Devourer left.
All right. My go.
Yep.
Okay. Is it still like on Seamus?
Yes. Well, no, because he moved. It's still in that, like, he got out of the binding, so he's not like bound to that column anymore. It's still like right there. Like, honestly, it's within 5 feet of basically all of you.
As long as it's not on his face, so that like
Yeah.
I don't have to feel bad about swinging a war pick at it. No, we're just gonna go ahead.
Yeah,
and old fashioned. Do my 2 attacks on him. Well, the first one is a 21 non-net.
That'll hit.
Yeah, so 1d8 plus 8 because fighting style is ridiculous. So that is a 5 plus 8. So 13.
And your war pick's a +1, right?
Yeah, that's including it.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
And my other attack was a 2. So I mean a 11, but I think it has a better AC than 11.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, first one hits. I told you,
So,
yeah.
What was the damage?
13.
Okay. Seamus, you're up.
Alrighty. We're gonna do the same thing.
Go hit it.
-5. So that is a 17.
Okay, that'll hit. And is there anything fancy with your claymore?
No, it's just a claymore.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one with a magic weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have magic.
Yeah, I mean, which is fitting.
I have magic gauntlets.
Oh, is that what you took? Anyway,
Yeah.
let's keep going. Sorry.
So 22 damage.
Yeah, it dead.
Jesus Christ, that plus 10 though.
Yeah, no, it's super dead.
I also got that on my bow too.
All right.
Yeah, it's super dead. So you guys are out of initiative because yeah.
Because I came, I saw, I murdered it dead.
All right. Fuck yeah. Let's So that's everything hostile in the immediate area then.
Correct. Yeah, the other two Quaggoths, like they fled down the hall.
Mhm.
You guys are basically facing it. Map wise, you guys this isn't true directions. This is like map directions because I don't know which way you're actually
Yeah, of
facing
course.
the world.
I feel like that's always what it is.
But if you entered the map from the south, spiraled down into this lower floor, the down 3 stories, go map due north, and that is where the tunnel that the Quaggoths went through.
Mm-hmm.
Deanna's gonna see that tunnel and immediately start just very determinedly and very angrily storming off towards the tunnel.
Deanna, wait. We have guests, or a guest.
She's gonna look back and glare at them and be like, "I do not care," and we'll leave. Go down the tunnel.
Well then, Oren will look at Seamus and tell him, well, you can fight. You want to come with us and save a few more lives?
I guess.
All right, let's book it. Oren's gonna go ahead and follow Deanna.
Okay. So you guys continue to press forward through this tunnel. I'm assuming at a pissed pace, so you guys are making decent time.
Yeah, brisk.
But you get to the end, and it opens up to a bright light. Actually, the closer you get, you hear more and more kind of like ceremonial chant.
Oh, that's probably great.
Yep. And as you get, it grows louder and louder. You exit the tunnel into a bright light. Yeah, bright light was fine. And it's another one of those. You enter into almost a Colosseum-esque, large, grand thing, like multiple tiers. And in the pit of the Colosseum, you see several more of these Quaggoths, and they're all subdued, very mindless looking. And as you look around, you see several. The place is lined with these humanoid creatures. They are medium in build, but their face is a very very tentacle-esque.
Oh, great.
And
I pull out my
there's a lot of them. The room is like wall to wall, like Coliseum based. These I'm gonna go and tell you, they're mind flayers.
Well, yeah, we know they're mind players. I still pull out my bow.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are kind of like, imagine Star Wars Episode 2. Like, you're in the part of, like, the tunnel, like, when Mace Windu is confronting. Like, you're walking into it. Like, they can't
Hell
see
yeah.
you yet, but, like, you can see what's going on, but they can't see you yet, kind of
The
thing.
council will hear about this.
But yeah, they're occupied basically trying to to take over more of these Quaggoths and to become their thralls.
How many mind flayers are we seeing?
I mean, more than you should reasonably like go into.
That is fair. Oh god.
So I have a question.
This is
outside of...
this is the whole hive basically focusing to like entrap more thralls.
Okay. And would any of us know what they are? Like, are mind flayers like a common sight in Silver March?
No,
it's a common sight. So
not
like,
at all. No. I'm giving you perspective since I don't have anything like really descriptive to tell you. Like that way, you kind of know what you're up against. But in game, these things don't exist. The intellect devourers don't exist. The Quaggoths do exist, but nothing else you've seen is anything you've ever come in contact with.
Okay, Josh, you had a question?
I do have a question. What language do mind flayers speak?
Mostly telepathic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're super smart though.
Do we see any trace of our people? Or like any indication?
Not in this room.
Okay.
I mean, you do see. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, just because you guys were kind of brisk. There might have been some other things along that tunnel that you may or may not have missed, just because you were moving so briskly to follow the Quaggoths.
Because, like, okay, I'm fighting meta knowledge here of what mind flayers are, and just
yeah, I know
what Auron would like do, because like maybe he assumes they're sentient, but is it like very clear that they're trying to like subsume these Quaggoths? Like,
yes, like it's ceremonial. Like you hear like the chanting, like you can't really, but you don't see any movement on the mouth. Like you feel the chanting, if that makes sense. Like it's all telepathic.
No, I got it.
But like you can tell that they're very intent. Like they're all focused on a common goal to like you can tell what's going on without knowing.
Yeah.
By assessing the room, would Deanna be able to pick out a leader?
No, they all seem to be equal in stature. Like they all seem to be basically. I mean, you don't have any way of discerning them from each other, so they all seem to appear the same.
Yeah. Those damn mind flayers, they all look the same.
Can I stealth, please?
Can you what?
Stealth.
Yeah. I mean, I'll let you take it. I'll let you take it at advantage because they're all focused. Like they're all like eyes glazed over. Like when mind flayers are returning thralls, they have to divert like basically their full attention for like. So like you could probably navigate this as long as.
23.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And I start navigating.
Okay. On each side of the room, on that same tier that you're on, because it is like a Coliseum-esque, but on that same tier of the Coliseum stadium seats, there's matching tunnels, north, south, east, and west. You guys in this room are going to be on the south side. You see at the very top an enclosed balcony. You'd have to climb up the stadium seating to get to that one because like you can't really see. Like you could see there's a room up there, balcony-esque, and but other than that, everything else you basically saw from the tunnel.
I go north.
Okay. Everybody else?
I mean,
Deanna's still kind of manic right now, so she is eyeballing the place like she's about to go in.
Okay.
Auron will at least attempt to like tap her and be like a mouth to his lips, or like a finger to his lips. God, no.
Mouth
They
to his
just-
lips.
they
He
Oh
just-
yeah,
can't
no,
kiss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss Deanna now. Let's go ahead and skip all the character development that would into that. No. Just like a finger to his, just like.
Do you want to get murdered?
Yeah,
As
he just
Deanna
like,
goes through, as Deanna goes through,
probably. Yeah, Deanna's probably a little almost too loudly. Deanna's gonna be like, I have to get back at them. They can't get away with this. What they did to me. I will not be embarrassed like this in front of other people.
to us. Let's go. He'll go with her. Like,
okay.
fuck it. Let's go talk to some mind flayers. Why not?
As you go out, none of them seem to notice you. They are all like fully entranced in this process.
Oh, that's probably good. And you said there's like dozens of them, right?
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna tell you. I mean, it's a lot.
I
Like,
I need to know if there's like more than just like 2 of them.
yes, this Coliseum is full. Like this is the whole hive.
Got it. Deanna, there's no glory in a fool's errand. Let's go.
She's thinking about it. Thinking real hard. She's gonna look at them and be like, it would be easier to take them down if they were lesser in numbers. Maybe if we just wait and we can plan and we can lure them out. She's gonna start kind of mumbling to herself.
Maybe
and
we
kind of
should
pacing in a circle.
plan and wait somewhere safer, less surrounded.
She's gonna very crisply look up and be like, fine, we go. And just backtrack.
Let's go north.
Yeah, I think that's where she. I
I've
think that's where she
changed
said he was
my-
going.
What are you saying, Mark?
I've changed my mind halfway through.
What?
So halfway through the arena, I've changed my mind
Why?
because you mentioned the balcony.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So I'm going to use my mage hand on my rope to tie it off to something up on the balcony.
When
Fuck.
I'm saying like the balcony, I'm literally meaning it's kind of like there's just additional seating that comes out above. Like you can just walk up the Coliseum to the balcony.
Oh, it's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still want
It's
to do the
just-
stealth. The
I mean
the
that's fine.
stealth
Yeah.
with the mage
No, your
hand.
stealth roll still holds. Like nobody's noticed, nobody's really caring. But yeah, I'll still hold that. Yeah, you're good.
I mean, evidently,
Yeah.
with how weird is walking around.
That's an 18 on the sleight of hand, and it's invisible. So it's just a rope moving about,
All right.
and then I proceed to climb when it is able.
Okay. Real talk though, that's not gonna work because you weigh more than 5 pounds.
No, the mage hand's tying off the rope.
Oh, tying off. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I thought you were
Mage
just
Hand.
talking
Yeah,
about-
Mage Hand can only lift up like 5 pounds.
Okay,
No, I
if
don't
it's
know.
tying off, that's fine. Okay, I thought you were just saying the mage hand was holding the rope for you. I was like, bruh, mage hand doesn't give you rope trick.
Toast my goat, mate.
All
No.
right.
Once again, I study I do my homework before I do this.
No, that's fine. I just didn't hear that you're tying it off. Like that worked. Okay, so you said the intent is to get up to that balcony though.
Yes, very sneakily,
Okay.
because I don't know what's up there.
Okay. I mean, you're able to get right up on like underneath it and attach it and climb up. Like that's no problem. Like, so you get to as you're climbing up, you reach the balcony ledge, and you do see basically all the members of their. Well, you wouldn't know them, but you see 2 elves, two dwarves, and 3 goblins, along with a handful of other humanoids of varying races. Just kind of, I mean, they're not enthralled and entranced like the mind flayers are, but they're not like. I mean, their eyes are kind of glazed over. It's almost as if they're waiting on something.
So, can I do an investigation to see if because enthralled, you're meaning like they're not taken over currently.
These ones are. Yeah, no, they are. These ones are fully taken over. They're closer to the first set of Quaggoths you saw.
Our people.
Yes.
Okay.
Did Seamus come with us on the thing? Like,
No, we're retconning it that he was supposed to join you, but he missed it basically, so he's trying to catch up with you and got captured.
okay. So like, we wouldn't know him looking at him.
Right.
Okay.
Unless, well, I don't know. You might have known the names of the people on the expedition.
Yeah, but like, would he have known them by face?
No.
Then that's what matters. We haven't got his name yet, so.
Right. Yeah. So you'd have the list of the expedition, but he hasn't said that he was supposed to be there, and you haven't got his name. So yeah, if he said his name, you'd know.
Okay. I am going to cast sleep on the group of people up there.
Okay. How many target?
5d8. 5d8 worth of hit points.
Okay.
Starting with the most hit points.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
6, 9, 16, 18. 18 plus 7. What is that? 25? 25 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. Both elves and a dwarf are down.
Not to be that guy, but are we doing the thing where elves can't be put asleep?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, you're right. So, 2 dwarfs and 3 goblins.
Okay, and how many are left that are still up?
Out of the party that went originally with them, it's 2 elves, but there's probably about 4 other unidentified humanoids that are still... They seem to be a little scragglier, like not as fresh.
Gotcha. Wow, is there really no save on this?
On sleep? No.
That's so dumb. So very dumb.
It's just meant to be like you can do low-level stuff, because it caps off real fast.
I know, it's just really dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Has this alarmed anyone?
What is it?
Has this alarmed any of the others that, people...
No, like I said, they very much seem like they're just waiting on something. Like, they're not as entranced as the Mind Flayers, but they're not really actively doing anything either.
Okay. I go ahead and climb over.
Okay. As you climb over, one of the elves look and they look over at you and say, "Have you come in service of the Mother Brain?"
I speak to him in Elven.
Okay.
And then I say, no, I have come in service of the whatever the Elven deity or hierarchy or whatever would be.
I remember this vessel's memory of your god, and it is inconsequential. All will serve the Mother Brain in time.
Are they armed?
I mean, they're armed as cartographers would be.
Alrighty, that's cool.
they have a fucking I'm sorry. They've got sextants.
They're holding their quill at you. No, they actually don't seem hostile at all. Like,
Mark, we still have you?
But yeah, but they're taking over, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he said this vessel. I mean, you can deduce that.
I don't know how to sever brain control without severing a brain.
You want me to pull back the curtain a little bit?
Either that or I'm going to slaughter however many people are up there.
It's actually... There is a way to do it, but not like... It's eating the brain. You wouldn't know that, but I'll...
Probably did.
I mean, you would have felt enough of the intellect devourer to know that it was trying to get in your head, like physically in your head.
So then, yeah, I just start killing.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
But before he does that, I just want to say that we started walking north. Are we at least?
Yep.
Yeah. Like we're not up there on the balcony, but I just want to make sure it is known. Me and Deanna are not in the middle of the Coliseum anymore.
Yeah, no, and to go north, you have to actually circle around because otherwise you'd be going straight through the pit. So you're walking around, and you're literally walking like you could reach out and touch these mind flayers, and they're not flinching.
Okay, so if we're going around, then I guess it could be said that we went to. If you're okay with this, Josh, it could be said that we went to the group of our people.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
So
they're up on a balcony.
Deanna's kind of in a stupor. She's probably just following.
Yeah, no, and none of these guys are armored or anything. They're all just wearing like leathers and like street clothes. None of them are fighting back, so you could literally just take a dagger or whatever you have and just kill.
No,
like
we're taking the claymore, and we're just
okay.
going to town.
I mean, but they're not contesting it. Like they're gonna die.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
They will die good deaths.
And as you kill them, the intellect devourers jump out and they run away.
Cool.
So do you kill
Saved them.
everyone?
Oh yeah.
Like
Even the sleeping, even the
sleeping
ones that were
ones?
sleeping.
The sleepers. I mean, I knew that they were under control, right?
Yeah, all of them had that same look in their eye.
I'll wake them up, and if they're still completely unresponsive and under control, then I will kill them as
Yeah,
well.
I mean,
no, you waking them from a magical sleep is no easy task.
yeah. Also, Oren's. I don't
Okay,
know. I don't
so-
know how he feels because he doesn't know about the eating thing. I think he just knows that it was trying to attack him. But Oren's not cool with this.
So it says each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Okay, so yeah, you could. Okay, yeah. So when you wake them up, they all still have that glazed look, and they say, and one of them, the goblin, in the least Boston accent you know,
Oh no!
says,
Oh no!
Have you come in
Something is terribly wrong.
"Have you come in service of the Mother Brain?"
Why do people keep asking?
I don't even answer. I just goodbye.
Can I like put a hand on Oren's shoulder to like stop him mid swing or something?
Yeah, we can do contesting strength saves.
Oh bitch! I got +5. Like the elves are dead. I've accepted that.
I've got +4, so let's see how this works.
What the fuck are your scores, dude?
My scores are 19 strength, 18 intelligence, 17 dexterity, 14 wisdom, 12 constitution, and 14 charisma.
What the fuck?
He showed me the rolls; they are
I
valid.
am wearing.
Wow.
I am wearing
Yeah.
gauntlets of ogre strength.
Okay, the gauntlets. Okay, fine. I rolled a 26. So I'm sorry, not a 26, a 24.
Nat 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not. I will take pictures. I haven't touched anything.
I understand.
If I need to, I'll take pictures.
I mean, that was just to kill one. Technically, you could still stop him from killing the other.
Oh, I'm doing it.
That's fine. How many others are there?
There's 3 goblins and 2 dwarfs. So you kill the goblin. One of the goblins.
Well, I take my bonus action to kill another one.
I take my extra attack to stop you. Like,
Okay.
God.
Strength save there.
23.
I'm gonna do luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a 20.
All right. So second goblin is saved.
So
and
can I do something while while they're doing this,
Yeah.
Dion's just gonna walk up and like pull out a tiny dagger and kill the goblin, and then go back to pacing.
God fucking damn it. Oren's gonna.
I mean, you're holding Oren, so I mean,
Well,
Oren's holding.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, he's not noticing this, but he's going to say to Seamus, like, "What are you doing?"
All right, so there's 2 goblins down, and Oren was able to withhold it, but I mean, so.
Have you even considered that there could be a way to save these people?
There's a way to save them. I'm doing it.
That would be left up to my discretion. You remember who? Who are you? Are you a member of the caravan?
My name is Seamus McGuffin.
Oh, you're... Why... You were on the list. Why weren't you with us when we left?
Do you need me here? Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we could keep going a little bit while that's going. Like, while you're saying this, one of the other goblins looks up at Dion and says, "Have you come in service to the Mother Brain?"
Yeah, she's just gonna go to town. She was muttering to herself before, but now she's like very happily just sitting there poking the bodies with this knife.
Oh, great.
Just kind of giggling to herself.
The entire expedition gets devoured except for the fucking 2 sociopaths, and that's the people that he gets stuck with, huh? Oren's just kind of like in shock.
So yeah, they're all dead, and this is how it's gonna go. DM issued.
Yeah, it's fine.
Her eyes are really wide, and she's like crying, but she was laughing at the same time.
Oren slaps her like with a backhand,
and she just looks at him.
Snap out of it.
She's like, "How dare you touch me? My father will hear about this. I don't care if you're royalty. No one lays a hand on me." And then she's just gonna like huff and then like head back out of the cave.
You're leaving the whole cave?
Yeah. She's gone.
Oh my god. So much for a goddamn expedition. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Damn.
I mean, that's fine. It's just what's coming next. I think we should wait for Mark for.
Yeah. It's,
okay.
Hey, buddy.
Well, she's going to attempt. She's going to start turning away and start heading out. Like, she's not fully gone yet.
Yeah, no, they're all dead. She saw to that. Like, there's Oren kind of just stood there, kind of slack jawed.
Yeah. And last Oren said to you was why weren't you at the caravan, basically?
Right. I was intercepted.
That much is apparent. This is... I have to return to my father and explain to him that the entire expedition was a loss on the second day to some alien creature. Are these... Do these mind flayers strike a chord with what he saw from the meteor?
Yes, these are the creatures you saw.
Okay, great.
So, I take a mind flayer.
Oh,
and I cut its head off.
You are a fucking idiot.
Don't do that.
Do it.
I mean, are you sure?
I do it and I run. I do it and I run.
Why, Mark? Why do you gotta do this every time we play D&D? Why do you gotta do shit like this, man?
As you draw your weapon, roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Deanna left.
Yeah, Deanna's gone. Cool. It's just 2 level 5 characters against like 80 mind flayers. No big fucking deal.
No, it's not. It's not a mind flayer. As you try to strike the mind flayer, it is protected by an invisible force.
No, I have a force field. Anyway, sorry.
And there's a large open over the Colosseum, and out slowly descending is what you know to be a beholder.
Yep,
but,
that's my cube.
Oh, wonderful.
But it has that same look in its eyes, and the bottom 4 eye stalks are mind flayer tentacles.
Oh, good. Really
So
good.
I take pictures on my camera phone and I bounce.
All right. Yeah, we'll do this in initiative order. So let's roll initiative to see if you guys can get out from this fucker.
That's an unnat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Well, there you go. So he's gone.
Yeah.
Too bad they rolled a natural 21.
Oh man, it's so
All right.
weird. It's so weird. Like 19 actually beats a 20. That's so weird. We're doing no bottom ante.
Okay. So 3 of you will get the jump on it, like as far as moving. So you guys are running.
Oh yeah, we're scooting.
Okay.
I'm super scooting. I'm dashing.
But oh yeah, if you make a dash, yeah, you can get into the hallway, so you're good. Okay, yeah. Since all 3 of you got ahead of him, and if you all 3 get ahead of him and dash, yeah, you'll clear the room before he has a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I'm bonus action dashing.
All right. Yeah.
I'm
No,
also-
you're all able to clear that room and back into the hallway before he's able to do anything.
Oh
And I'm
god.
not.
We should like clear this cave. Like let's fucking bounce. Like Audi.
Yeah, I mean, Deanna's still she didn't even notice. She's still just walking out.
Oren's got his shield up and he's gonna like he's gonna take it was a sending stone his dad gave him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of how he would word it. More or less, this is Prince Oren. The expedition was waylaid. Only 3 survivors.
So,
And that's
do I
it.
see that he's doing this?
What is it?
Do I see that he is doing this?
I mean, yeah, he has to talking to it.
I mean, yeah. If you're are you guys like out of the cave or just out of that room?
I think he's doing this on the way out of the cave.
Okay, so if you look back, because Seamus, you're up front. Like you took that bonus, so you're running it in front of him.
Yeah, but
if you look back, then you could see him like doing it, but otherwise,
yeah. He makes it a point to say the expedition is lost. But yeah.
Gotcha. Can you double dash? Is that a thing?
Technically speaking, as a rogue, you can, because you can take your action to dash and then your bonus action, your action to dash.
That's what I thought. And then
I think we're clear.
Yeah, no. It has 20 fly speed. So if you, I mean, basically, and the only thing that could have got you was the 120 foot eyeball beams. So once you cleared the room, it didn't have vision on you, so you're good.
Cool.
Yes, I mean.
See, and we learned something. We got some valuable information.
You just try to, whatever.
There is a beholder.
Yeah, that's really valuable information to have. Don't go
valuable.
here.
Well, I mean, it was a beholder.
We have lost the entire expedition except for the 2 escortees, and some mumbling man with an itchy greatsword finger. And I'm supposed to return to tell them that.
Yes. And you do get the message back, and it tells you to return to the entrance of Starfall Pass. There is a military camp set up. There will be a military camp set up, and we can discuss further plan of action when you arrive.
Oh hell yeah! Let's invade this shit. Fuck yeah.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Uh,
PTSD going crazy right now.
once Arn gets that message back and we're clear, like whenever we get clear of the cave, are we good? Like, are we clear?
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. Technically speaking, yes,
Okay.
because you guys were in there long enough. Yeah, what could have prevented it was already cleared. You're good.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. Oren lets Deanna and Seamus know, like, the my lord father the king has answered my query. There is to be a military camp set up at the base of this canyon. Whatever these things are,
Deanna,
whatever these strange things are, they will pay.
Deanna goes, yes, I could go for a rest. Let's go.
For once, I'm in agreement with you, witch.
Okay.
She says, clerics are no witches. She
So
just giggles kind of to herself and then walks
so
away.
you're just heading because this would be all the way back at like the entrance to the canyon, like where you like started the expedition.
Well, yeah,
not all
yeah,
the way back to the city.
Right.
Okay.
We should at least go back to our camp, like, see if we can get a wagon.
Yeah.
That would at least
Okay.
help us, like.
That's why I was asking is because you got to backtrack. Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. Yeah, we're still like a day away from the mouth. Although I guess we can travel faster if there's only 3 of us.
Right.
There you go. I did another good thing.
Oh, you didn't. Don't you fucking claim shit. Don't you. Oh, you dick.
It's for the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the greater good.
Mm-hmm. You always do
All
that
right.
shit. Suddenly, a lot of the shit with like Mirrored Moon makes a lot more sense because I could tell it was DM'd with you assuming we would think how you do normally as a player. You know what I mean? So it's just like, oh god, that makes a lot more sense now with a lot of shit. Oh man.
All right. And so, are you gathering carts or no?
We only really need one, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
we're Orin will insist that we leave the rocks.
Okay. So you're able to gather up what you need, and in the hurried pace of the ox, because I'm sure you're not really moseying for this one, you're able to make it back to this camp in about a day. You are greeted by Strosky Grigori, and I mean, it's about 15 minutes shy, but I feel like if I go much further into the exposition, it's going to go over. So your options are basically call it here or run long.
How we doing, Mark?
We got 15 minutes.
Well, but I'm saying if we go any further, I don't think I can cut it in 15 minutes. So I'm saying if we call it now, that's fine. But if I go on, I don't think that I can get you in a good stopping point in 15 minutes. It's up to you. Like, honestly, this is a good spot. Like, you guys are going right into, like, it gives you some time to process what you want to do. Like, I'm cool with it. I
didn't know if we wanted to RP or anything.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Your encounter with Struss would is either going to go for a while or go next session. So if you guys want to do stuff like on your way back or talk to some other stuff or interact with things on the way back, that's fine. But I would probably recommend not approaching the dude until you got some time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Deanna is going to make sure that some of the rocks make it back with us as well. We didn't think about that. But...
No, Oren specifically wanted to leave them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's obvious that they were connected to these things. They can't be good for us.
Alright, then Deanna's going to smuggle some back herself.
Honestly, yeah, I don't even want to contest that. It's fine. On the way back, at the very least, Oren will look at Seamus. And he'll say, "So you were late to the party. Is that what you're telling me?"
I was actually early.
You good?
They came and got me.
You went all the
They pulled
way
me into the
to.
cave.
You went all the way to the canyon by yourself.
No. I went to the meeting place.
You went to the.
This is correct.
In the kingdom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I means like yes.
No, I'm clarifying because
No,
like,
no, no, I
didn't
understand.
I didn't really discuss that with Mark, but yes, you were taken from the kingdom by the Qualogs.
Oh, that's deeply concerning. If the kingdom is compromised, and my father's sending military intervention here.
But you do know
right up in your keister.
Yeah, you do know that these creatures are nocturnal, though. Like that's relatively like these are creatures that you all do know exist.
Oh, Quaggoths, yeah.
Yeah, so you do know the Quaggoths, and you do know that they are nocturnal in nature.
There's little to do to call off the military intervention now. There will be at least a contingent force at home to stand guard against any incursions, but this is deeply troubling. Some unnatural force, unknown to our world, has touched down and has ill intents for us. We've seen that firsthand.
Deanna's just gonna wave it off and be like, I just can't believe this whole thing was a complete wash. What a waste of time. Daddy is not going to be happy about this.
I'm really debating if I could kill her and get away with it.
Yeah, like Oren's like, remind me to speak to my dad about Marxism.
I'm turning everyone into communists.
I mean,
So you're 5 levels of cleric. Clerics get a D8 per level.
so I
I can
mean,
get you in 2 swings.
Maybe. How do your wisdom saves?
with your
At
fucking
disadvantage.
like, not even min max, just fucking maxed ass character. Like God, nah. Oren, like all Oren has left is like a little quiet prayer to Bahamut, and that's pretty much it. And like when we see Strauss, the first thing he does is like lay his war pick at his feet and kneel, like in not only like courtly addressing, but also like I fucked up, we fucked up kind of deal.
Okay. Anybody else got anything you want to wrap?
Exactly what I wanted to.
Josh, you got anything?
No. Deanna's just kind of there.
All right. I think that's what we're gonna call it. Go ahead and take level 6, boys.
Yay!
Yay! I have action surge.
Oh, that's right, because you were mostly rogue. Okay.
Oh, all right. So this brings up a new and interesting point.
Yep, that's why I wanted to take level 6.
Oh,
I got.
Quick question before we're done. Is there a priest somewhere?
There is not. You would be the closest thing to a priest.
Okay. Fun stuff. Can Deanna go find some, like a body of water or something to be able to bless some water?
Yeah, we can do that.
Death Domain Cleric 5th edition. Let's see what the fuck is going on with this. What's their level 6 feature? Level 6, the cleric's ability to channel negative energy becomes more potent. Necrotic damage dealt by the character's cleric spells, and channel divinity options ignore resistance to necrotic damage. Okay, that's fine.
Man, Tyler, that'd be really cool if I was a death cleric.
I thought you were a death cleric!
God, what he told you guys.
Buddy.
Have you been a fucking, like, blood hunter this entire time?
No, he's a cleric.
Uh-huh.
Cleric.
Oh,
Yeah,
you went madness after all, didn't you? Oh, you dick! Oh, you were talking about a madness cleric, and I didn't think you were gonna do it. I think you were gonna do the absolute fucking madman. Oh, you dick! Oh, that's so. I didn't mean to spoil it, but what?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean, you're able to find like streams and like small bodies of waters passing through, and you're able to bless it. That's fine.
That's why you had
Cool.
wisdom disadvantage. God damn it!
Yep.
Touch of Madness psychotic episode. Phil was. Oh my god! Great, great. I like it. Like here I am just like, oh yeah, this would be a great opportunity to like make like a lawful good paladin, and we've got like Seamus Mc like actual like Irish Liberation Army ass over here, and then we got a fucking insanity cleric. Great. I love how one of their domain features is just "you're insane." That's the name of it. That is the official name of it.
Yeah.
Oh god, wonderful, lovely. All right, that's. I guess that's it for episode 2 of Tales of Starfall Pass.
I'm going to take the a mutation now.
Oh boy.
I believe I'm going to take the one that there's one that like changes your tongue or something.
Your tongue transmutes into a foul worm that speaks in a voice much like your own once did. You're gonna be an alien? You're gonna be a fucking xenomorph? Madness cleric, Jesus!
When she gets pissed off, she just does a tongue thing.
Let me touch your skin.
It's the tongue from Kung Pao.
Oh my god. Man, when we do Dragon Heist, we're gonna have a long talk about party comp and party like cooperation. We're gonna have we're going to have a lecture.
Anti-comp. Like
No, like Madness Cleric. I don't know why any DM would like. I understand why it like. I remember looking in the book. It says requires DM permission.
So the best part is, so this character, her family are like known death clerics. Like they very openly worship, like a god, like an evil god.
Yeah, you know, Banks.
You know, as death clerics would do.
Yeah, there's some like neutral death gods, but I mean, yes.
It's probably one of the neutral death gods. I haven't decided that much, but so she went to go do kind of the family rite of passage thing where you kind of like speak with the god for the first time, or you know they have like a more or less direct line to the god that they worship, and she did this, and instead of encountering their god, she encountered Savannah. So
Great.
Yeah, she doesn't even know that she's kind of just like slipping into madness. Weird things have been happening. She doesn't understand, you know.
I also like how you're lawful evil in comparison, unless that was a lie too.
Yes. Right now, that will change.
Wow. Woof. All right, cool. What a great what a great thing to end on. Okay, man, I can't.
I wondered how long it was going to take y'all to find that.
Yeah, no, and that's why I allowed, because I thought the especially the mutation side of things really fit in well with the story.
No, it's really cool.
Like,
I'm digging how we're basically going Lovecraft up in this bitch.
Yeah, I took deep lore or deep as my language, which is why I was like, I wonder what language Mind Flayers.
Oh man, you've been excited about this. I can tell. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh god, good.
Technically speaking, you could have talked to the Quaggoth. They talk deep speech.
Oh well. The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm definitely gonna link this to PMSGN. Good God, people need to hear this. This is really good. Isaac, really well done. I know it's like almost 10, so like Mark's got to pop, so I'm gonna like close it out. Anyone got something like for an episode title? Like, I'm thinking like I don't know, something on the brain.
That'll work.
Anyway, so thank you guys for joining. Isaac, thank you for DMing. Cool that we're suddenly going into like Lovecraftian alien invasion shit. I mean, I'm down. That's a different flavor for D&D.
Yeah, I've been sitting on this for a while. Like I've been sitting on the idea of the Mind Flayer hive for a while. I just couldn't find like a good setting for it.
Right on. Well, I can dig it. All right,
So
cool.
I was like, oh, open world, like nobody knows shit. That seems like a good place to throw in a fucking like bunch of Mind Flayer.
Yeah, this legitimately scares me more than Yugoloths. Like, Mind Flayers ain't nothing to fuck with. Oh man, can we get some GIF in this bitch? Like, man, I would love to get some GIF in this bitch. Can it be like buddy buddy with a GIF Yankee? That'd be wonderful. We'll we'll test it. We'll find out next time on Tales of Starfall Pass. Thank you guys for listening. Whoever is listening. Yeah, we'll be back next time for more wacky fucking antics. Peace.